What is up, watch fam? I am Christian from Theo and Harris, and today I am so lucky to have 3 brand new minty Nomos Baselworld releases. I'm going to talk all about them. Let's do it. Today I'm wearing a vintage Vantage chronograph with a beautiful chocolate tropical dial. Originally it was black, now it's chocolate from the sun and exposure to the elements. So, at Baselworld 2019, Nomos made some waves. They came out with 2 big, in both importance and size, releases. One Tangente and one Club. Big thanks to the folks over at London Jewelers for arranging this review. They're a Nomos retailer, and their collection and relationship with the brand is what made this possible. So stay tuned for a ton more videos like this. Let's dive in. First, the Tangente Sport Neomatik. Their new 42mm diver with date. It bears the classic design traits of the Tangente, the numerals, sharp lugs, sub-seconds, but it's a totally new take. Its hands are now luminous, like the plots behind each marker. It features crown guards, as any sports watch should, and as I mentioned, the case has been increased to 42mm. We've got both examples here today, the white version and the black version, and here's what I love about them. On the white, the dial is subtly frosted. The overall color scheme is gorgeous too. Custard loom, red depth rating, light blue hands, and black numerals. It's sporty without being boring, and colorful without making a huge statement. The date execution on these models is wonderful too. Oversized and kissing the dial, totally seamless. While I'm definitely a strap guy at heart, hence the TNH Jean Rousseau collaboration, this bracelet is beautiful. It's comfortable and funky. It's reminiscent, to me, as a vintage geek, of a 1970s Bulova design. I love it. Both of these watches, as well as the Club, are all powered by Nomos's DUW 6101 caliber. It's automatic winding, finished as well as you'd expect from Nomos, and thin at 3.6mm. The Club 42. Historically, the Club has been cased in 36mm, 38mm, and even 39mm. So this one, like the Tangente, is big. But it actually wears a lot smaller than the Tangente due to the dial to case ratio. And speaking of dials, this one is great. It does plenty to make the watch more serious and sporty than other Clubs. It's not nearly as bold in color as the Tangentes, but that's not a bad thing. In fact, it's probably a good thing to have that diversity. So now on to the analysis, because we all know that we're not all specs here at TNH. The question is, what does this all mean? Are these big sports watches the future of Nomos? Are they a preview of what the brand will evolve into? A manufacturer of impressive, quirky sports watches? No, it's their announcement of expansion. With these releases, the brand is refusing to be pigeonholed as a manufacturer of small watches on varying levels of the same formal spectrum. Like Cartier's introduction of the Drive, these watches are true to brand releases on uncharted territories. They're not exactly the Nomos that we know and love. They're products of ambition, investment in research and development, and vision to the future. So I have nothing more than applause to give up to Nomos. Will I personally still be opting for your more traditional models? Yes, but I gotta say, you killed it. Thank you again so much to London Jewelers for making this review possible. These reviews aren't nearly as fun, these conversations aren't nearly as accurate without actually getting to hold the watch in our hands. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video and watches in general, please go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the Theo and Harris channel, and check out the new releases from Nomos in the link down below.
Two-tone, meaning the bezel and crown, and in this case, center links on the bracelet are all 18-karat yellow gold. What makes this piece unique is the diamond markers, an 18-karat